Hello, we were just outside the courthouse at the Four Courts this morning, where we came up and we had some business at the court, at the High Court. We had to collect the judgment of Ms Justice Gearty that she handed down in February. So we were up this morning to collect the written judgment. And while we were here this morning, we were very surprised at some incidents that happened along the way.
Yeah. I suppose the first thing that happened was we were stopped by the Gardaí as we approached the court on the road in our vehicle, and we were asked by the Gardaí which case we wanted to attend. And we found that very serious, because it seems that you're now not allowed to hear some cases in the court, and maybe you're allowed to hear other cases. The Gardaí appear to be deciding, and we were very perturbed by that and concerned. And I suppose just as we continued, we entered the courtroom then, or the court building, to do our business. But we decided before we did just to attend one of the court rooms, because we knew there was a case on, court 24 I believe it was. And we attempted to get into that court room, but we were blocked by a gate that was shut, just an iron gate that was shut. So we asked the security personnel for some help, and they told us to exit the complex and enter from the street. So we did that. But just coming around the corner then, we ran into about 5 or 6 Gardaí, and we were told that the street was shut and barricaded and that nobody was going to be allowed through. And they couldn't give us any clear reason as to why that was. So, not to delay, but we asked them why that was, and they couldn't give us a reason. They told us to go around to the other side of the street and ask the superintendent why.
They said it was just regular COVID restrictions, and that this was normal. It was normal that this street, I think it's called Chancery Lane, it's at the side of the Four Courts complex. They said this was normal, this would be blocked off. But we pointed out to them that this appeared to be the only street in Dublin that morning that was blocked off. But nothing availed, and we were not given any proper reason for that particular street to be blocked off. And you have to remember, this is the street, the only door you can get into these courtrooms, 24. The only door is on this street, so effectively the public are blocked from entering.
Yeah. So we just did as we were told, asked, and we went around to the other side of the street, the other entrance, and we met the Gardaí again, and our access was flatly refused, and we were told simply that the street was shut and that nobody was allowed through into the courtroom. And this is very serious. In this country, you have a constitutional right both to take a case and to have that case heard in public. And you have a constitutional right as a citizen to attend any case that you wish to hear. Justice must be done in public, or it's not justice at all. And we're just very concerned. We just wanted to express our concern today at what we saw. We saw justice, we saw the public being denied entry into a courtroom, a flagrant breach of our constitution in this country, and really of any democracy, because as we know, one of the basic tenets of any democracy is the judicial system must be transparent. It's from time immemorial, it's the basic tenet. The judicial system must be transparent. And today in Dublin City, at the High Court, the public were barred by An Garda Síochána from entering a courtroom, and we're just very concerned about that. We really think it's really, really concerning.
Yeah, it must be the first time in the history of the state that the doors of a courtroom are shut and barred to the public, and that's just not justice. It's not justice when the courtroom is locked, the doors are locked and barred.
Yeah. And
we just feel we need to share this with the public to bring attention to it. Whoever you are, you have a right to have your case heard in public. And it's, as we said, it's a very important central core of our judicial system.
Just to wrap up, of course, it was one particular case that was being blocked, and it's the case that's taking place at the moment. It's a challenge to the state's emergency COVID-19 bill that has given the government unprecedented powers, the suspension of civil liberties in our country, and that has been challenged by 2 individuals. We don't know them. But again, it's to let the public know, I suppose, that case, that very important case, that legitimate case, as all cases are, is being blocked from the public by the state. So we just wanted to make you aware of that and to express our concern. And I suppose to just reiterate the point that John Waters and Jem O'Doherty have the right to take their case, and they have the right to be heard in public. And today they were denied that right.
Very serious.
And it's categorically wrong and extremely serious. And we just want to, I suppose, uphold and defend their right to have their case held in public, and to encourage you, the public, to follow this situation very closely, because it's extremely serious, and we're taking it seriously, and we'll be keeping an eye on it, and we encourage you to do so.
Yes, yes. And our civil liberties, our rights, our freedoms were dearly bought and paid for. Centuries of work. And we need to be careful in these days that they're not filched from us secretly under guise of something else. So pay attention these days. Stand up for your rights and stand up for